Career mode here on F1 2017. I'm your host, Raratron89, and we are here today at the circuit that last season brought us so much joy, so much happiness, so much pleasure. Now, it was our scene of our first Grand Prix victory, and it was absolutely amazing to be a part of. The car was great all weekend. We even had a hairy moment where we thought that we were going to get jumped by the Force Indias. We managed to survive, and believe it or not, we were kind of handed that victory as well. I just remembered as well because we dropped to fourth, I think, from pole, and we had Kimi Raikkonen, Lewis Hamilton, and Valtteri Bottas all retire behind us. It was ridiculous. It was probably one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen on an F1 game. And Vettel and Ricciardo had penalties as well, so they were like all the way down. It was ridiculous. I know I've said it before. It was ridiculous. Just you don't expect these things to happen, but it did. We kept them under pressure, and we got the win. We got the win. Our first and only win at Toro Rosso. It would have been our second podium of the season. So now we're here again, and guys, we are on pole position yet again at the Canadian Grand Prix. Pole position. We are going to absolutely rock this. Fingers crossed, provided we don't make any more mistakes. And like I say, our starts this season have been worrying. 3 races in a row. We've basically, as we get off the line, our car sort of wheel spins and kind of slides to the left slightly. So, like I say, our starts have not been good. So, obviously here, I want to have the best start possible. We had a wet qualifying. That was something else I forgot to mention. We had a wet qualifying, so I was able to get the maximum out of the car. And look at that, Felipe as well. He's up there in 8th place. I hope he has a good race today because, like I said, Ricciardo yet again another penalty at the Canadian Grand Prix along with Sergio Perez. Like I said, we just need to make sure that we do well today. Now, is there any rain? Because obviously our fuel consumption at the minute is worrying. There is rain. And look at that, we're already under fuel. We are already under fuel, so we have to... Oh, man, this is ridiculous. Right, street circuits from now on, I'm just going to fail the fuel thing, because it's costing me. But there is rain due for the middle of the race. We do tend to be quite good in the rain. Oh, I just can't believe how much under we are yet again. Let's get this race started, shall we? You can see the yellow light there, basically saying that our fuel is in the yellow. The lights count down in Canada. 5 lights. And away we go. That is probably one of the best starts we've had this season, and to be honest, we kind of need it. So, lead mix. We're going to have to mess around with engine mode settings here. And Verstappen got a flyer as well, into 3rd. So I want to make sure I build up some fuel. Now back up in as we run through this second track. Ran very wide there. But like I said, the car feels good. The car does feel in the drive. Still though, I think 5th fastest we kept getting in the practice. Interesting to see how out in the race. Like I said, we're all going to be on freezers as well, because obviously it was a rainy session. There we go, standard as we got come there. Have a look. Hey, FIFA Norway, welcome to the stream, buddy. Any new guys who are looking in the background, do follow button so you can see more F1 content your way. But like I say, this now is all about fuel management. I mean, I think we have to maybe fight off guys, but we'll have to see. So I'm being very cautious with my braking as well, I'm noticing. We want to build up the fuel to about 1.5 litres. It might take us a while to get, we need to do it. And like I say guys, I do apologise that the stream lags, unfortunately my internet's not that good. I don't have like the OBS and stuff like that that enable clearer streams. I'm not that smart, so I don't really understand. But anyway, like I said, lap 3 out of 70. We lead the Canadian Grand Prix for Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. I expect Lewis to put the 7 laps time to put the hammer down, no pun intended. But with the rain coming, we want to make sure that we've got enough fuel, because when the rain comes we'll go through even more fuel. And you, like I say, we were losing the back end quite through the corners in the rain, which was slightly worrying. So far, so good. We're looking good at the minute. Continuously rain forecasted over 10 minutes time now. Absolutely love this circuit. This circuit is an absolute dream to drive. Let's just have a look, see what's being said. Be right back. I just have to be ready for. I have to be ready for the bed, but I will still watch you. I'm just so tired and the clock is 1:20. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is quite late. Just like I say, I need to get these, especially whilst I'm off work, I need to get these streams over and done with. I want to make sure I can get through as many races as possible. Basically just the first sector at the minute we're just running because we have to. When are we pitting? Is it lap 16? Oh, lap 21. The question is, are we going to make it to lap 21 because of the rain that's forecast? So Williams leading at Canada. Last time this happened, 2000 and 3? Am I wrong? Maybe 2001? 2001 was definitely the last time a Williams won at Canada. With, Ralph Schumacher back in the Williams BMW days. Oh, that felt so nice through there, so fluid. Like I said, when the rain hits, it's going to be really heavy straight away. So I'd imagine we'd go onto the inters quite quickly, and then onto the full wet tyre. Tell you what, even though I'm running lean in that first sector, I gained 4 tenths on Lewis there. Oh god, yep, fair enough. Just absolutely... Gap 3.8 seconds to Lewis. Oh, what happened there? Was there an incident coming out the final corner? Let's have a look. Someone was having fun and not inviting me to the party. I have a feeling Vettel trying to make his way through the field. Or was it these guys? Oh, Bottas! Bottas! Oh my word, he lost it all on his own. And that's allowed Vettel to get through. Wow! No, we saw that. Oh, I saw that a lot last season. That's what happened to Hamilton, Bottas, and Raikkonen when I was chasing them last season. We kept losing it out of that final corner and smashing it into the wall. This time, Bottas avoids it, but he's lost the place to Vettel in the process. .7 seconds. I mean, Verstappen's lost a lot of time as well. He's about 3.5 seconds behind Hamilton now. He's made a mistake somewhere. Still 4.8. 6.8 seconds on lap 9 out of 70. It's definitely going to be a late night for me tonight. We gained 4 tenths in that final sector. It's nice to know. Another 3 tenths in the first sector. Things going well at the minute. Need to keep going. Imagine now Verstappen will start holding up the likes of Raikkonen and then eventually Bottas. Oh, rain. Right, rain in 5 minutes. Rain in 5 minutes. Minutes. This is going really well at the minute. Of course, a long way to go in this race yet. Anything can happen. Hamilton could suddenly put the power down. So at the minute, I'm focused on trying to conserve fuel. The gap was 6.4 last time round. This time. Still 6.8. We didn't have the best of first sectors there. I feel like our ability to get around that corner, because it did feel like we were spinning up the rear tyres a little bit, will allow Hamilton to gain maybe a couple of attempts on us. Gap stays at 6.8, so I can be very happy with that. Just did the fastest final sector. Ooh. Right, okay. Nope. Nope. Can't believe we've just done that. Lost our front wing. We have to pit. All that hard work. It's going to count for nothing. Oh, what a costly mistake. what a costly mistake that is. Only Monaco do I use flashbacks for the wings. Had to remember that. Right, so now everything changes. Rain is forecast very soon. We are going to fall down the field. Here we go. Right, so fresh set of the ultra soft tyres now. We need to make use of every win. Might be out of the question now. That's standard now. That was a bit of a dive bomb on Jolly and Palmer, but we had to make the move. We get right, so we're in the points. I'm absolutely annoyed that that happened. We just lost the back end. That's all she wrote. Midnight Vienna. Standard power now. Not make any more mistakes now. Let's just make sure we get the moves done when necessary. Hulkenberg goes really defensive. Make the move around the outside of the Renault driver and we make it stick. What a move. Dark Ice Lady, hey, welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing so far. Yeah, it's not been the best. Well, to be honest, it's been good. We started off well, we were leading, and then we made a stupid mistake that has cost us now. So basically, this race now is all about seeing, can we recover? Now, considering, you know, how we want to recover against is Lewis Hamilton, it's always going to be a big ask. But if we can do lap times like that, then there is no reason why we can't catch him. Massa now is our team. Well, it's our teammate who's in front of us in 8th place. And it's raining. I've just noticed, I've just seen the raindrops. It is raining here in Canada. At the circuit Montreal. Well, the circuit is Gilles Villeneuve in Montreal. So, if the pit stops are happening, we need to get in front of our teammate right this instant. And already you can see the raindrops on the camera. Like I said, this rain is going to come down really heavy. Let's have a look. Oh, well, welcome back, FIFA Norway. like I said, obviously it was raining in qualifying. We got pole by half a second, so it was showing that we've got, you know, some pace, or quite a bit of pace, you could say, in the rain. Already we are struggling. We need to make that move on Massa, otherwise we're going to have to go around for another lap and we will be compromised. Now, as harsh as it seems, I don't want to be compromised. There we go, we make the move on our teammate, which, like I say, is crucial. Anyone that's new to the channel, please do hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content that will be coming your way live on Twitch. If you want to subscribe to the YouTube page, which is also Ramatron89, you can catch up with seasons 1, 2 and 3 and the beginning of season 4 as well. But enough of that, that's enough plugging. Let's continue with this race, and with the rain here now, like I say, anything is possible. We've got to the 1.5 barrier. That is what I said I was going to do first one standard throughout the first sector. I am surprised, however. Oh, Massa did pit. They should have brought Massa in. Everyone is going to be pitting now for the wet tyres behind us, so they may... Oh, this is going to be interesting now. I mean, how slow are we going to be now? And poor Massa, he's going to have to do another lap, unless Williams bring it in behind me. They will have to bring him in behind me, surely. Come on, come on, come on. No DRS either. Oh, the two Red Bulls running line astern. That is the worst thing for the Red Bull team as well. Is Ricciardo going to have to go around for another lap? We'll find out very shortly. I think Bottas is in front of Vettel again, actually. So did Vettel make a mistake when we pitted, which was why the yellow flag was out? Now, Raikkonen's got an issue with his car. Just did it. I tell you what, that was risky. That was risky. And yes, the Williams team do bring in Massa. Oh, Perez got held up. Right, interesting. Now, I reckon we'll be going on to the full wet tyre in a few laps' time. Like I said, gonna run in standard for a bit now and see how long it will take us for us to get back into the red zone. Now, we just need to be careful because, like I said, in qualifying and practice in the wet, our back end was escaping from us quite a lot, and it was a little frustrating, I will admit. Oh, that's our second one. Oh, there's Ricciardo. Oh, Red Bull, what have you done? We've already caught up with the other Red Bull driver. Oh, dearie me. Okay, they've collided. The two have collided. The two have collided. Thank you very much, FIFA. I do appreciate that. Let's have a look and ride on board with the two Red Bull cars now, because Ricciardo was pitting and he's just wiped out his teammate. Whoa, 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 what's going on there? What's going on there? Right. There we go. Right. I don't know what happened then. We went back to racing and our camera angle went to like we were watching it went to like a spectator mode. Which is annoying. I didn't want that to happen. So in a way, it's good for the car ahead because he doesn't get wiped out by his teammate. What it has done is... Yeah, I've never experienced that before. Surely you cannot be racing in... Oh, that was weird. That was weird. I've never seen that happen before. Alright, we need to just... So I just need to get our head down now. Verstappen, who was in third. So in the minute it's a Ferrari 2-3 then. I wonder if it was Bottas that made the mistake again. Oh no, you don't. Sorry, Max, not this time. We're going to have the inside line going into the final corner. We are up into 4th place. I have to manage it. Now we're after the 2 Ferraris, the 2 prancing horses. Too much curb there. Are you not calling this heavy rain? Heavy rain in 5 minutes time, apparently. I call this heavy rain, don't you? Now, is Vettel going to make a move on Kimi Raikkonen? Seems like Vettel is the faster of the 2 at the minute. And Vettel will want to get as many positions as possible after his DNF in the last race that reduced his championship lead from 26 points to 1. Lap 22. This was the lap who was supposed to be pitting for new tyres. Of course it didn't work that way, and of course the rain has arrived before then. Let's have a look, see what's going on in the chat. Red Bull need help and Codemasters had to do it. Yes, it's heavy rain, yeah. But like I say, Red Bull, like I say, I mean even my team brought Massa in behind me and were willing to stack. They should have stacked both their cars. Raikkonen's locked up. I've had to hit the brakes. Too many times that's happened where the car in front's locked up and I've gone right into the back of the next car. Basically said to Vettel, like it or not, we're coming through. And that was probably one of the most easiest overtakes I've ever done on Sebastian Vettel. It's just like he didn't know where the grip was. So he left the door open, we took it, took full advantage. Gap to Hamilton is 12.4 seconds. Now we're going to be spending so much time trying to reel that in. I mean, is Hamilton quicker than us in these conditions? I don't know. Again, McLaren Honda getting blue flags. No, it's probably no surprise that we Stoffel Van Dorn. He's always crawling at the back of the field at the minute in this season. It's just, it is Van Dorn as well. Ah. About that part of the race now where corner cuts will be a damn nuisance. We're at the corner where we passed Vettel not long ago. Are we going to be able to pass Raikkonen? Or are we too far back? I'm going for it. And we're through. Now we can focus on trying to catch up with Lewis. Going to sail past the McLaren. So what is the gap? He's just going through turn 1 now. Gap is 11.4, so it's not 12 seconds. We're 12.7 seconds in front of our teammate, so our teammate must still be in the point. As he scores points in this race, I'll be happy. I like a teammate that can score points. If you're new to F1, basically anyone who finishes inside the top 10 gets points. It's 25 points for a win, and then it varies itself all the way down to 10th place, where you just get a single point. How much quicker are we than Lewis? That is the question. Or is Lewis quicker than us? 10.8. I think that's answered my question. So this rainy period, we need to use it to absolute perfection. And believe it or not, no retirements yet. This time last year, we had Hamilton, Bottas and Raikkonen all out of this Grand Prix. That gap is indeed coming down. I'd like to think we're pulling away from the Ferraris, which I think we are. Stayed 9.5 through that middle sector. Not good enough. But that middle sector is where we're weakest though at this track. Ah, oh, bloody hell. That's what you get for bloody I hate. Back 25 out of 70. We are on the pursuit of Lewis Hamilton. That's 8.7. think we're being reeled in by the Ferraris, you know. Look a lot closer than they were about 2 laps ago. .9. Let's keep an eye on that gap. Now, I could be wrong. Could be my eyes playing tricks on me. Alright, so now it's saying this is the heavy rain that it said would be arriving. Will we pit for the full wet tyre? Go 7.5. Try and make sure that, especially through these fast corners, I'm not spinning up the rear tyres as much. Last thing I want is to hit the barrier again and lose my wing. Definitely the first and final sector that we're gaining the most time. Oh, come on, man! Saw a flash of Lewis. Gap is 7 seconds. What is it going to be by the time we cross the start-finish straight? That Lewis is just at the first corner now. The gap is 6.5. We took half a second out of him in that final sector. You know how we said we were 12 seconds in front of Massa before? Yeah, we're now 21 seconds in front. Shows the pace that we do have around here is indeed quite frightening. Just took almost half a second again out of Hamilton in one sector. That's it, I'm going to keep on pushing until I take that lead. There's the call for the wet tyre, and once again I get it on the straight. And I get it in the braking zone, so I can't bloody answer it. It's my fault. What I should do, what I should have done is basically just Massa pits. That's good. That's good. Yeah, what I should have done is have the tyre ready, and that way, as soon as we get the call, we can just pit. Oh, come on, come on. we're pitting this lap anyway. How long are we going to be on the wet tyres for, though? Lost 2 temps to Vettel in that middle sector. Question is, are we going to come back out in front of Kimi Räikkönen? There we go. We make our pit stop. There's Lewis. Should come out comfortably in front of Kimi. Well, he says last stop, but it's not going to be our last stop because the track is going to dry. So, yeah, good luck with that one, Jeff. Räikkönen does come back out in front of Vettel. Now, on these tyres, we're not able to take that section flat out, which could be a bit of an issue. Look at that. Oh, hello. Hello, someone spun up ahead. Let's have a look. Let's see what's gone on up there. I think this is what we want to see. Oh, it's Van Dorn again. I really don't know what's gone on. I really don't. It's definitely been the last few races. His car is just so slow. Right, so VSC this time to yeah, we're going to use this time to regain some fuel whilst running in the lead. There we go. Alright. Go back after Lewis now. Gap was 5.2 seconds. It's now 4.3. Crucially, we gained some fuel as well. Now we're 7.3 seconds in front of Räikkönen. We was 8 seconds in front of Vettel. So again, I'm just not quite sure whether they're gaining on us. Nah, 8 seconds. Lewis Hamilton is coming up to some back markers. And some have just come out the pit, so I'll be interested to know what tyres they're on, or whether they've just decided to pit for... Well, yeah, I basically don't want them on the intermediates. I know we'll be going on them very soon ourselves. Right, okay, we're pulling away from Raikkonen once again. Two Ferraris are topped up behind each other. Vettel definitely seems quicker than Raikkonen at this stage. Controlling this car in heavy rain conditions is a lot more difficult than it was in intermediate conditions. I feel like the track is back at intermediates. Don't know, I mean obviously the track looks a lot brighter as Lewis is getting ever closer. Lewis, the king of Canada. Ooh, Vettel's passed Raikkonen. Don't know where that's happened, but Vettel has passed. Oh, Magnussen, what have you done? And that's allowed us through past Lewis Hamilton, and we take the lead. Let's hopefully get a replay on that. Can we? Oh, look at that. So basically, what happened here, Magnussen cut across the final corner trying to let Hamilton through. Basically forces Hamilton right up against the wall of champions, and then we obviously take the corner normally. We've got much more speed. Obviously we have to slow down a little bit in order not to lose any ground. Here we go. And then we just have the raw speed to overtake Hamilton and take the lead once again of the Canadian Grand Prix. So we started first. Was leading by about 8 seconds, and then we lost our front wing going through this little section here. So at some point we're going to have to go back onto the inters, so I'm going to make sure I've got the inters ready. Look at that, the rain has lessened. You can quite clearly see it's not raining as heavy as it was. And we are now halfway through this Canadian Grand Prix, and like I said, we lead this race. Absolutely amazing comeback through our own error. Like I said, it was out on our own. We made the mistake. We've had to come back through the field, and there is the call for the intermediate tyres. Massa in the pit, so it's worked out brilliantly for him. Can he get the jump on anyone? I hope he can. I really do hope he can. Yep, like I say, intermediates is what we're doing now. Putting back on the green tyres. Look at that, McLaren are only just ahead of Williams in the pit lane. I never realised that before. Come back out in front of Lewis. Held up by Kevin Magnussen once again in the pits. That's Raikkonen. Why is Raikkonen? Oh, of course, yeah, Vettel was the lead Ferrari this time. That's not worked out for Raikkonen, really. Right, so 10 more minutes of these conditions, and then the sun returns. We're about to lap Van Dorn for the second time in this race. I swear, a glitch has happened with his car, where he's just slow. He's got absolutely no pace whatsoever. It's every race this is happening now. Bounce over the curbs this time, Raikkonen pits. Look at that, look at the amount of gap, well, the gap we've got on Lewis Hamilton. I mean, that's pretty insane. Now let's remember, alright, we could go 22 laps on the ultra soft tyres, okay? I'm imagining we can go about 30 laps super softs. Now, in order for us to do that, we need to build up as much of a gap as possible. Whilst it's still wet. And then basically put on the super soft tyres, which is the red tyre. I think everyone else might put on the purple tyres. Like I said, we'll see what happens, but basically we want to get to about lap... We're going to do it. I mean, no matter what, we could quite easily put on the super soft tyres at lap 45 and potentially take it all the way through to lap 70. That's asking a lot. We're 6 seconds in front of Lewis. 14 seconds in front of Vettel, so we're still pulling away from Vettel. Has Mercedes finally got their car right? So now throughout the whole of Season 3 and the beginning few races of Season 4, Ferrari were the best. And I mean they were the best. Danny Kvyat and Marcus Ericsson in front of us. Made the move on them both. Be interesting. This part of the Grand Prix is going to be really interesting. I mean, if the track stays wet for another 5 laps, there's no reason why we can't get the super softs to the end. Like I said, let's not forget, 22. They wanted us to do 22 laps on the ultras. That was quite easily possible. So I think play it safe. I'm going to put on the super soft tyres. Now it just depends now on how long it takes for the track to dry. If I'm going to put the ultras on, I want to go to lap 48. Fernando Alonso in 16th place. See, he's doing alright. Just Stoffel. Thank you, Fernando. I mean, it was probably not the most safest of places to try and let us through, but I thank you all the same. Hopefully next year you'll be in a much more competitive car where you can actually score points on a regular basis, maybe even fight for the odd podium here and there. There's the gap between ourselves and Lewis. 8.7. So, yep, science is going to let us through. .5. Jeez Louise. God, we gained a lot of time on Hamilton there. Hamilton's only 7 seconds in front of Vettel. Oh, Bottas is slowing down. He's got an issue. He's fighting for the championship with Vettel at the minute. He needs to be scoring, or at least sticking with Vettel in every race. At the minute, it's like one has a bad race and the other. Love swinging the car around like that through there. Went offline, cool the tyres down. .6, that's what I want to see. 42 out of 70. We have an 11.2 second lead over Hamilton. That is how much quicker we are in the wet than Lewis. Oh, you are joking me. He's asking for ultra softs, but I don't really want to. Can we get them through? I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to risk the lack of pace just so I can get round. Definitely make it to the end on stop. There we go. Tried gaining some fuel back as well whilst going down that straight. That was important for us. That was really important for us there. So we are going to be struggling now. I've gone with this decision. I felt like it was just too much to ask the Ultrasofts to do 27 laps. 22 laps, yeah. Just means now that we're going to spend the rest of this race fighting off Hamilton, Vettel and Raikkonen. What the hell happened there? We'll do this again, shall we? Right. That's better. But keep an eye on my fuel, because my fuel, that's the problem as well. I'm going to have to start fuel saving in the first sector again as well. It's going to be annoying. How much time have we lost to Hamilton there? So we know we've got pace, we just need to utilise it. I said, to be fair, in P3, I think, oh, we lost half a second in that middle sector. In P3, we was the only ones on the super softs, and we came 6th. Wasn't too bad. Gap now. 9 seconds, it's still coming down. Wide going into there, if I'm completely honest. Kimi Raikkonen do fastest lap of the race on a 15.4. Oh, for God and Bennett's sake. Gotta stop doing that. Okay, we just did exactly the same thing and it gave us nothing there. I think we made the wrong choice, but the smart choice. Lewis Hamilton 14.3, Vettel 13.8. That's frightening. That's absolutely frightening, especially when you consider we're going to have to do some fuel saving in the first sector. Three laps left of this race remaining. We're being reeled in at a rate of knots. Oh, come on! Let me take the corners as quick as I can. Definitely feeling the pressure a lot more now. I know I've made the wrong decision. Alonso does a 13.8. What does Vettel do? 13.7. We only did a 15.1. We're 1.5 seconds slower than the Ferrari and the Mercedes. Oh God, stay away from that wall, please. Track definitely still feels damp in some places. Car isn't fully stuck to the road just yet. We're 14.7, which is a second slower than what Lewis and Vettel have done. That's more manageable. So with the rain, that means I didn't have to go into this compound, but I felt like I had to. These guys, they might be making, for all I know, they could be making pit stops on about lap 66? Three. We've slowed the pursuit. It's 5.3. Laps of survival now. Hamilton and Vettel separated by about 1.3 seconds. God, we're 46.4 seconds in front of our teammate. Jeez. I feel quite confident around here. Definitely picked the wrong tyres. Just have to make do. Just pray to God that their tyres die out. Actually a really nice first sector. I don't think we've got the right traction coming out there, but the gap has gone up to 4.4. We saw about a lap ago it was 4.1. Just done a 13.9, and what's happened to Hamilton? Oh no, the two of them are battling. Vettel is about to pass Lewis Hamilton. In fact, he has done. Now up the gap to 6.7. Already he has a half a second gap over Hamilton. Now that Ferrari is quicker than the Mercedes, so I expect more of a challenge from that car, believe it or not. I think I'd be saying that today. Vettel already a second. A 13.6, the gap goes down to 5.8. So I'm pushing like crazy, you would not believe. Yeah, just got that all wrong. So, well, it looks like there is quite a few cars ahead actually. Hamilton got brake problems because he's fallen nearly 3 seconds behind Vettel. That's awful. Yeah, absolutely feeling it by Vettel by about half a second now. I'm expecting it to be about 4.8 by the time we get to the hairpin. So that's 15 laps remaining. 4.7. He took 6 tenths out of me in that middle sector. Oh, we've done it again! Oh, I'm trying to take that corner as quick and flow as possible, but we just keep riding over the curbs too much. There we go, that's better. There's a little DRS though on the Verline. I would have liked that. We gained a tenth on Vettel through that final sector, so I can at least be happy with that. We had to take a weird line then because of Verline. be about 4.1. Yep, 4.1. Ooh, two cars going through side by side through the final corner. I knew straight away. Still 4.2, which I'm going to be happy about, but back end did sort of escape me coming out of there. It's 4 attempts in that middle sector. Hamilton, can't believe how much he's dropped off. Oh my god, I'm doing it every lap now. I'm doing it every lap. Hulkenberg down in 13th place. It's not been a good race for Nico Hulkenberg today. And Verline's going to let him through down that straight. I think we will have to do some defending. Gap at 3.3 seconds with 12 laps to go. Oh, come on! For God's sake, it's every lap! Like nearly 1:45 in the morning. It's race over with. Lost half a second to Vettel. We're going to get DRS. Yes, we are. Help us a little bit. God, that was horrible through there. We just clipped the curb, and unfortunately Vettel was going to get a much easier time at passing traffic. He's getting much easier time passing traffic than I am, which I don't like. Why is that happening? Oh, Grosjean's going to let him through. There he is, there's Vettel. He's going to be in DRS range by the time we reach the hairpin. Here we go, 9 laps now to try and keep Vettel behind us. Oh, hello. What's happened? Someone's out. Vettel does fastest lap of the race on 1:13.4. Nico Hulkenberg's out. It's a disappointing race for the Renault driver. Here comes Vettel. Even with the Mercedes-Benz power, it's just not quite enough. That Ferrari's got so much more brake horsepower than ourselves. He's down! Oh, we've torched! We've torched a Vettel spun! I can assure you now... Oh, hello, there's Hulkenberg. I can assure you now that was not deliberate. I basically defended the inside line. I was still side by side with Vettel. And Hamilton is now up into second place. That should secure us the victory. Controversy here at the Canadian Grand Prix. However, I have helped Bottas in the championship. Welcome. No, in all seriousness, that was not meant. I'm kind of annoyed that happened. Hamilton has got the pace down, but once again he's being chased by a Ferrari who's only 8 tenths of a second behind him. I'll tell you what, I really am surprised at how well we've managed to fuel back in dry conditions. I say, guys, if you're new to the channel, do follow button so you can see more of this hard-fought racing that you see in Racing race out. Yeah, fair enough. We just carried on there. Just yeah, it's hard-fought racing that you see in Racing Race Out. Ocon's actually letting us through this time. Got 6 laps left to hold on to this lead. How is our engine doing? It's okay. I feel like we'll be able to survive Baku, but then might need a fresh engine for Austria. Okay, the gap's got to 8.3 seconds for some reason. Raikkonen keeping about 4 tenths gap to Hamilton at the minute. And I think, oh, I wonder where Vettel is. I think after this race, we're actually pulling away from Hamilton. Their tyres finally died off. Vettel does a 1:12.5. Vettel had to pit. Vettel had to pit. Oh dear me. I really did ruin his race. Whoopsie. Van Dorn once again, about to be lapped for the 3rd time in this race. Raikkonen's got past Hamilton, the gap is 10 seconds. .3 to be precise. Yeah, fair enough. We cut the corner. Oh, I wish that would stop happening. We saw early in this race, guys, that if I lose a wing, I will not use a flashback apart from earlier where the game glitched out. And then obviously the only thing I try and use flashbacks for now is penalties, because I think it's a joke sometimes. There we go. Oh, we got DRS as well. Pascal Wehrlein's out of the race. Down to 18 runners. Begin lap 68. So this stream's not over yet. We've got a classic race to do after this one as well. Ultimate lap. It's squiggly bum time. Squeaky bum time, that's it, it's squeaky bum time. Williams, who have not won a race. Oh, hello, what's going on here? Wow. Lost a huge amount of time then thanks to bloody Kevin Magnussen. But yeah, Williams, who have not won a race since the 2004 Brazilian Grand Prix with Juan Pablo Montoya. "16 years later in 2020, could that nightmare be finally put to an end?" Oh, whoa, that lap was held up by bloody Magnussen. And Palmer. We got our first win of our career last year here in the Toro Rosso. We got a win in the Haas in Italy later on that season. We are here at Canada once again. It's going to be our third podium in a row at Canada, our second race win in a row at Canada. So round the hairpin for the final time. It's been a long race. We made the mistake of putting on the super soft tyres when the track went back to dry conditions. I admit, hold my hands up, it was a bad decision, especially as our tyres were only at 36%. Across the final corner, and guys, we win our third race of our career mode here at Canada. Our first race win for Williams. Absolutely fantastic. The Williams voodoo has finally been put to an end. My legs are killing.
So, another fantastic victory for Williams today.
Where's Claire Williams? No, I want Claire Williams.
So, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I think the track conditions just to their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature.
That's supposed to be
so
Paddy
the more
Lowe.
easily you can keep them there,
It's nothing
the
like
better
Paddy
your
Lowe.
race tends to go.
Ricardo,
Exactly
8th. He's
happened.
he's
Their
happy
car
with
just looks
8th.
So comfortable out there.
I wouldn't be happy.
I always love
There we
seeing the
go.
independent teams do well. Williams
That
have a
is
long and
ourselves
storied history
on
with
the
F.I.A.
podium for the first time for
I'm delighted
Williams.
to see them on the top
It's
end of
another
the
race
podium.
win, our third of our career. What tough race that was.
And after this round of the World Championship,
But guys, your classification here for this Canadian Grand Prix, we got ourselves a win. Raikkonen second, Hamilton third, Vettel fourth, Verstappen fifth, Bottas only in 6th place, Perez 7th, Ricciardo 8th, Massa 9th, so double points finish for Williams, Palmer in 10th, then it's Ocon, Grosjean, Kvyat, Sainz, Ericsson, Alonso, Magnussen, Van Dorn, Vertline, and Hulkenberg DNF'd, of course. Both of them got penalties, actually. Interesting. The championship standings are as follows. Vettel extends his championship lead to 5 points over Bottas after finishing in front of him in this race. Could have been so much more had we not collided, but there we go, that's what happened. Raikkonen moves up to 3rd in the championship after finishing 2nd here, so he moves above Daniel Ricciardo. We move up to 7th in the championship, actually, now. 11 points in front of Max Verstappen. We move in front of Ocon as well, our rival. Massa moves up to 11th. Kvyat drops down to 12th. Any other changes? No. The constructors, Ferrari have a 19-point lead over Mercedes. We move on to 69 points in 5th place, which is basically just 29 points behind Force India. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How about cooking something up for me? Oh my god, we actually move ahead of Ocon. Sweet! We move into the purple. And we'll be doing that one, the Pursuit Bahrain short. Hopefully, I don't reckon it'll happen though. But it does mean though, when we get minor upgrades, it'll be ready for the next race. So instead of having to wait 2 races for a minor upgrade, it means we get it for the very next race, which is good, because we can then focus on bringing more and more parts to the car. So what's it? Baku, Austria, Silverstone, Hungary, I think the next one will be, the next invitational event.
Welcome to today's invitational event, where some of the world's finest drivers will be treating us to a special exhibition of some of the sport's most iconic cars.
Now this Ferrari isn't actually a bad car to drive. Let's get on with it, shall we? Let's start, mate. How hot is our engine? Try and run rich down the straights. There's the 95 Ferrari up ahead, which won the Canadian Grand Prix actually that year with Jean Alesi. His one and only win in Formula 1. That was the last V12 in Formula 1. No, it's not the 98. 98 McLaren. It's the 92 Williams Renault, which was drove by Nigel Mansell and Riccardo Patrese. Patrese was in Formula 1 for a very long time. I think he started racing. It was either him or Piquet who started racing in the very late 70s. There's another 95 Ferrari there. What are you doing? There's the 1988 McLaren Honda, drove by Alan Prost and Ayrton Senna in that famous title battle that year. In the end, that was relatively easy. Seba Pontoce, welcome mate. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but welcome to the stream, my friend. I hope you're well and enjoying your weekend so far. I wish I was away I could translate what you're saying, but no, like I say, never mind, man. But like I say, that is an absolute amazing sequence of events that's happened here today. I will give you a follow, by the way, Seb. I will give you a follow, buddy, because at the end of the day, you took your time to follow me, so I see no reason why I can't do the same for you. Oh, let's get wet a whistle. Ah! Oh, that feels nice. So yeah, we got our first win of the season at the Canadian Grand Prix, just gone, which was absolutely amazing. Like I said, it's nearly 2 hours worth of streaming to get it done, but we got it done, which was the most important thing there. And now we do get that upgrade speed, so now when we do fit a minor upgrade, we do get it for the very next race, which is exactly what we need. And hopefully we'll be able to get an upgrade for the next race, because at the minute we are focusing on the engine department. Now we should get a engine upgrade for the next race, but I'm hoping as well that we can also buy yet another engine upgrade that will help fuel consumption by the end of this weekend, which means we'll get it for the next race. But we'll see what happens there. Guys, thank you very much for watching here today. I'm your host, Browratron89. Do hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content that will be coming your way tomorrow. It will be the Baku Grand Prix. I say tomorrow, I might not be able to do it due to other circumstances, but like I say, you'll hear myself and Positively Glad commentating on the RRL League race. Do stay tuned for that. It'll be about 8 PM GMT on Positively Glad's channel. Do check him out. He's a fantastic racer. And we'll see you very soon, guys, on my side of the channel, of course, for the Baku Grand Prix. Take care, guys. Love you all. See you soon.